wonderful youth. Today we will be exploring the possibilities of what would happen if you were to speak against the government of AISSUR. Not that any of you would ever attempt to do such a thing, and after all, AISSUR is the almighty government. You would never let down your own race or your own country, would you? But still, it is my job to inform you of what would happen if you were to go against AISSUR. Let's just take a look at this video.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am aware that I am carrying out an unlawful action, but it does not matter to me, because today I stand here to tell you, all of you ignorant people, the truth that has been hidden from all of you for centuries. Believe it or not, there is a world outside these walls, which is home to millions who share love with their siblings, parents, and other relatives. You are all taught to distrust each other. Do you really think this is human? Also, instead of a rigid hierarchy where people are struck from opportunities and have only one choice of career, there exists a world where people are able to come and go as they please and dedicate themselves to any occupation they want in order to please their dreams. Looks like the best flag to ever exist. Well, let me tell you, there are many others, and they are better than yours. Let me demonstrate to you, ladies and gentlemen, what I think of your so-called flag.
Savior, what do you have to say for yourself?
You people are wrong. Your oh-so-perfect government is the real enemy, not the terrorists. You fools are all being brainwashed!
Quite clear. After all, you are a pretty smart kid.
So how do you feel about being a part of this boarding school since age 1?
I like spending my early childhood here. It's really cool to learn about my wonderful country and its policies. I love the youth. Awesome, the teachers come and teach. Every day I have a great time.
The youth is where I live, and it's really, really my life.
Do you guys ever miss living with your families and spending time with friends?
No, you can't trust any of those friends. My family, I don't miss them because this is what I am used to now, and it's the perfect life. Not at all. Never. Friends don't exist, and the teachers of the youth are my only friends.
I never had any real friends. The friends I have here are my friends. I spend my time with them, and I love spending time with my friends. I don't know any other thing.
These are a pair of providers that have served their full term in the military. Now that they are done in the military, they work for AISSUR by building trenches.
Worker number 332, you're not putting your back into it. Come on, gentlemen. Working till dusk.
Fasote se jola denko. Fasoka nuni horonya ye.
After a long day at work, the providers are tired, but they are satisfied because they work for AISSUR, their home country.
In AISSUR, our social hierarchy is based on 4 major categories. The elites on top, then the preachers, then the saviors, and then the providers, the low class. Our elites live in a secret forum in the center of AISSUR. You youth members could end up in the high class if you work very hard now as kids and score very highly on the exam. Thus, the exam is like the ancient civil service examinations in dynastic China, which will determine your placement for life. We elites live in secret forum in the heart of AISSUR. I'll let you in on a little secret, class. The intricate system of tunnels is pictured here on our flag. It's really a symbol or a map of our network of tunnels. If you look very closely, you can see all all of the traps, dead ends, and passageways at AISSUR's headquarters. I think I've said too much. I'm the Savior. I've come to arrest you for revealing the truth. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. And one more for good measure. The Savior has done the job once again.
You look lovely.
And what the saviors are. Okay. The saviors are the military when they're young. Like, when they're like ages 20 to 40, they're still young enough to go fight in man-to-man combat. And so they send them out to war to be saviors. They're in the military. And then once they're age 40, when they're too old to be fighting in the war, then they get little headsets. And the headset tell them where there's trouble and where they need to go kill somebody. So like the old saviors go kill people, and the young saviors in the military. Yeah!
Some saviors come of age to be taken out of the boarding schools. They are sent into the military. The military is a great place for the saviors, but they are only allowed to be in the military from ages 20 to 40. This rule is established to keep our military strong and young so they are able to combat our enemies. There are 3 parts to the military training course: novice training, intermediate training, and advanced training. Novice is basically marching and evasive maneuvers. Intermediate is firing weapons and target practice. Advanced is using our latest technologies. Because we produce and how much of them we produce is controlled merely by the Department of Goods and Services. There is a standardized amount of money given to the providers and saviors. Preachers and elites are given wages based on their efficiency at their jobs. All members of AISSUR are taxed 40% of their wages. The remaining 60% they must spend within the year. They can have nothing left over year to year to keep the economy flourishing.
Here in AISSUR, every class is equal amongst themselves. However, one must keep in mind that each individual class is not equal to the other. For instance, elites are obviously not equal to the providers. The elites are obviously of the higher class. In a society mainly lacking laws, besides basic guidelines restricting speech and actions against government, people would go crazy if it weren't for the voice of reason. The voice of reason is a voice of a rich tone broadcasted 5 times a day on television, mandatory for AISSUR's population to watch. People believe anything that the voice says, even complete rubbish such as the weather forecast for chicken nuggets.
And now a word from the voice of reason.
AISSUR is the best country on the globe. There has been a reduction in taxes. Now, I don't know what to say. And now for the 3D. Woo! It's amazing. Until next time, folks. Yeah.
They're a pair of...
Oh, it's the recording button. Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Our job is to litter our curriculum with propaganda. Girl. Mom's just gonna scratch. Can you shut up? I'm trying to do my thing here.